In this video, I'm going to take you through some of the dumbest and best things that's happened to me in this game, because it's happened in the last 30 minutes. Before we get into that, there's a serious problem with this game, and I'm so happy that Tech Tree Games has finally decided to address it. As many of you know, Tech Tree Games has multiple other games, and two of these games I'm going to talk about are Zen Idle and Idle Brick Breaker. And as you can tell from these two icons, there's one thing going on in these games, and that's that they have spheres. Now the tower, it doesn't have enough spheres. We have our orbs, black holes are kind of spheres, the wall's a sphere, but we don't have enough. And they've finally decided to address this glaring issue. And how did they choose to address it, you ask? Well, that's with the newest module, Orbital Augment. And I gotta say, this is one of my favorite modules so far. Now, the design of this module is sleek and clean. My favorite part of it definitely has to be the purple and the orbs that go around. As I've said in, I think, every single one of these videos, when they incorporate something about the module into the actual design, I really like that. Now, the Orbital Augment module is adding in a new feature to the game, which is electrons. Now at Epic, it's going to add 2 orbiting electrons around the tower, and each electron is going to deal damage equal to 10% of wave health to any enemies hit. Now as you increase this to Legendary, Mythic, and Ancestral, that's going to increase the number of orbs you have by 2 for each time. So Epic is 2, Legendary 4, Mythic 6, and Ancestral up to 8 electrons. Now one thing to note is that electrons are their own unique thing, and they are not going to share anything with orbs. So any speed boost that orbs may get, electrons will not get, and that goes for all orb boosts. Now the in-game design of this module is fantastic. I'm throwing it up into S tier. Now the 3 things that make it up are the orbs, the tail on the orbs, and the pattern that the orbs move in. Now starting off with the orbs, they are solid. I gotta say that blue was definitely the right choice, and then having the inner and kind of outer part of the orb is really nice. Now the tail, the particle effect, it really adds a great movement to it. It really makes you feel like it's moving fast. And then finally the pattern that it's gonna go in. Now I gotta tell you, I was feeling dumb when I was thinking through this script in my mind, and I was thinking, how can I describe these orbs? What is this pattern? And I said to myself, wow, they look like they're going in the shape of like an atom. And then it clicked for me that the things that go around atoms are electrons, and then I'm a complete moron. But regardless, I think it is such a good name. It goes with the design, and everything with this module is just flowing together so well. Moving on to some of the best luck that I've ever had in this game, we're talking about our pulls. So in total, we spent roughly 7,720 gems. From that, we got a ton of good modules. First up, we ended up getting 2 modules in one, which was a negative mass projector and an orbital augment. Next up, we were able to get 2 orbital augments in the same pull, then a 4th orbital augment, followed up by a black hole digester, a 5th orbital augment, a being annihilator, and then another wombo combo of a 6th and 7th orbital augment, then a magnetic hook, and then finally a 8th orbital augment. But that wasn't enough for me. At this point, we had 1,500 gems left over, so I thought, hey, let's go ahead and get some more. And we were able to get 3 more orbital augments. In total, we were able to get 15 modules. And with spending 7,720 gems, that was a pull rate of 3.89%. As we all know, 2.5 is the standard Epic pull rate for getting modules, so this was well above average, and this is probably the best luck I'll ever be having. Now, of those 15, 11 were orbital augments, and as we all know, for the featured banner, about half of the modules you're going to get are going to be the featured module. So looking at a odds of 50%, we ended up surpassing that with a 73% pull rate. And this is where my luck ends, because I had some bad luck and some bad choices when it came to merging my modules. So starting off, I only went up to getting 8 modules. And at that point, I started merging, and I made the horrible mistake. And this is the point where I messed up. I took one of my epic orbital augments and merged it with 2 more epic orbital augments, and essentially flushed 4 epics, or 2 epic pluses, down the drain. And because of that, that's why I went back and went for those extra modules. Luckily, we were able to get 3. So in total, we were able to get this up to Mythic Plus, which is what we're using, and we have some solid effects on it. And because I want to drive you all crazy, I'm going to waste a ton of reroll shards, mainly because I set this up to record and kind of started writing the script and stopped watching. But we ended up with 7% thorn damage, 90% wall health, 200% health regen, a 20-second wall rebuild reduction, and then a 6% increase to our defense percent. Now, if you guys think I'm an idiot and this is completely my fault, you're not wrong, but let me know down in the comments below. If you feel bad for me, go ahead and drop an F down in the comments below, just so I can feel the sympathy. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit that like button. As always, subscribe for more content just like this.